I feel like shit today. So on days like this where I feel like I really need to give my skin some TLC, I will do like all this shit, kind of pamper myself a bit. I never really have time to do so. I kind of just do my basic skincare routine morning and night. But on days where I do have time and I do remember, then I will do this. I also like to do this on the rare, well, when I say rare, I mean rare occasion that I don't remove my makeup at night and I sleep in it. Oh god. I like to do this like in the morning when I feel really grubby and my skin just feels like, I got a 5-finger forehead. Yes, Team Tyra. Now to remove all this goddamn makeup. To do that, I'm gonna use the Perfect Cleansing Oil from Etude House. It's okay, I'm kind of just using it, but out of all their cleansing oils, this is like the best one. Yes. If I really wore a lot of shit, then I'll use this tool that I have. I'll use a kind of silicone teeth massagey thing. I find that really helps break up the makeup and sunscreen. Bringing down the neck because I brought that foundation all the way down that neck. You know I did. Also going over my lips because you know these shits are dry as hell and chapped as hell. I always get so pissed off when I'm editing a video and I realize how dry my lips look. You can't edit that shit out. Now, while I still actually have cleansing oil on my face, oh my god, I can't see anything. I'm gonna exfoliate my skin with a scrub. I really love the Black Sugar Perfect Essential Scrub from Skin Food. You get a ton of product. I've had this forever. Well, not really forever, but I've had it for a while. And I get quite a generous amount. And what I actually do is I put in a few pumps of the cleansing oil. And this will help kind of soften it a little bit because this shit can be really rough sometimes. You know, do this. Scrub thy face. You don't want to do this all the time. Only like every 2 or 3 days. Or when you're feeling like your skin's getting a bit, you know, flaky. I can get quite dry around here on the outside, so I like to concentrate there. And also my nose, and also on the chin. Basically everywhere is what I'm saying. Oh god, my skin is red as hell, but you know that shit is working. Okay, I'm gonna rinse this all off and I'll be right back. Oh, that feels so good. Now I'm actually gonna cleanse my skin with an actual cleanser this time. I'm gonna use the Acne Oil Cut Cleanser. Second bottle of this, second bottle. I love this shit. I like to use something really gentle, especially after using something like a scrub. Alright, so now I'm gonna rinse this off and I'll be back again. Right, so there's that rinsed off. Now I'm going to actually remove the baby hair on my face using a eyebrow razor. This is what it's called, dermaplaning. I do have a ancient ass video that I made a long ass time ago. I'll link here where I talk a little bit more about it, but that's basically me just shaving my face. Doing this will remove all the baby, like the tiny hair you can't really see on the surface of the skin, and I don't know, I just feel like it makes foundation apply much better and last longer. You need to be careful around spots that you may have, because obviously you don't want to bust that shit open. Unless you do, in which case you live your life. Right, so there's that done. Oh my god, so smooth, shit. So there is the dead skin cells, the baby hairs on my face. Now I'm gonna do something for my pores. I do have this new one from, well, it's new to me. It's the Troiareuke Acne Pore Control Mask. When I was talking to the people over at MK Universal, the people that made this, hi Jenny and Irene and Andy, they said that just a few minutes of this on the skin can really make a huge difference. They put some on the back of my hand and we just had like a conversation, then a few minutes later, I wiped it off and like, my skin already looked a lot brighter and just better. So we'll see how this works together for the first time. So here's my skin now. I'm supposed to measure down to where your chin is, like right here. Oh, these are cotton sheets that I picked up when I got this. Then you take a pair of scissors and like this. The mask itself. Ooh, that's smooth. Yes. Luxury. glamour. Make sure that I put extra on my porous areas, aka the sides of my nose, and down the middle of my forehead. And there's my natural everyday look. Thank you. Please subscribe. And then I take the cotton sheet that I made into like this upside down T earlier, and I put it like this. And this is not necessary, but I think this is for like facelifting or something. Yes, come through, jawline. Okay, so I'm supposed to remain in this state for 15 to 20 minutes. So I'll be back with you in 15 or 20 minutes. And the mask itself has hardened. I'm gonna rinse this off and we'll see if there's any sort of difference. Bruh. Pores? What pores? So smooth. And my pores look tiny. It's like they don't even look like they're there anymore. Which is good because this shit was not cheap. So that's how I take care of pores. I use a pore mask. So this is definitely going into top shelf shit right there. So what was that? That was dead skin. We've got the facial hairs. We've got the pores taken care of. Now I'm gonna go in with this Klairs Supple Preparation Facial Toner. And this stuff acts as just like an exfoliating toner. It preps the skin for any additional skincare. It also balances the pH level of the skin, which is always nice. And now because I did take quite a lot out of my skin, and now I'm gonna give back to my skin. I'm gonna use this honey mask from the brand I'm from. And this stuff is literally like just honey in a jar. I mean, it's like 38.7% honey. I used this before, and whenever I use this, it just makes my skin super, what's the word? I guess supple would be the right word. Relieved, comfortable. Especially with like the change of seasons and like the amount of pollution in the air that's happening in Korea right now, like all the yellow dust and stuff. My skin is like screaming for moisture. This actually comes with a silicone brush. I didn't get it to unknown reasons, but you know, you just go in there, spread that shit with your hands. This is how we do it. Oh, it smells so good. I love the smell of honey. If you don't, then you probably might not like this. Let's put some down the neck, cause why not? If my neck is gonna be this goddamn long, then might as well take care of that shit as well. Now, some of you might already be thinking, oh my God, Edward, that is too much for your skin. Just wash your face and use a simple moisturizer. Girl, I'm not about that two-step life. So, yeah, I'll do what I want. I live the way I want to live. You can leave this on for up to an hour, but we ain't got that time, so I'm gonna leave it on for 10 minutes. Once again, I'm gonna have to leave you for 10 minutes, so I will be back in 10 minutes. I love it. I rinsed it off, and it does leave a little bit of a residue of like honey on your skin, so I do make sure I wipe it all off with a cloth or a sponge. Now I think I'm just gonna go with my skincare. I'm gonna keep it simple. I'm gonna use the Black Sugar Perfect First Serum. If you're looking for a serum, this is definitely a recommendation. This is one of those serums I feel like actually does something for the skin. And it actually, I found out recently, it contains salicylic acid, which is good for especially people with acne prone skin. I'm gonna use the Innisfree Canola Honey Cream for my moisturizer. To top it all off, I'm gonna use the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. This isn't a moisturizing cream, it's actually a sort of treatment kind of cream, and it's a really pretty blue color. And what you're supposed to use this for is, you don't actually get that much because you're supposed to use it on targeted areas. Places like where you have redness, places where you might have some inflammation going on, or some trouble spots that you want to calm down, I guess. But honestly, put this shit all over your face. There ain't no rules in this game. I swear, every time I smell it, and while I'm applying it, it smells like, it just reminds me of like a laundromat. That sort of smell. It smells like laundry detergent. I mean, I'm sure there isn't any laundry detergent soap in here, but That's just the feeling that I get. Those are the vibes that I'm getting. So you pat this in really well. It actually kind of like dries and creates a sort of film, I guess, on the skin, like a very thin film. So if you actually like pack it on a spot or like an area of your face, but you don't blend it out really well, it'll start like peeling off. So you want to make sure that you pat it in and it's all well absorbed. And in the morning, you'll wake up with really even, beautiful, soft, not so red, not so inflamed skin. And except these 2 blemishes I've gotten from stress and bad eating habits, my skin feels calm, cool, just, I feel like it's in tip-top shape now. So, but before I go to bed, I'm gonna slather on some ginger sugar overnight lip mask. This I got from Aritam today. Aritam today! And my friend used it, actually, a little bit of it. And his lips, even just after a few minutes, looked amazing. We both have really chronically chapped lips. So, slather day shit on. Ooh, yeah! Alright, so I think I'm ready to go to bed now. I hope you guys found that video useful and informative. I will definitely link all of the products that I use down below. Make sure you check that out. And I'll also link my Instagram and Snapchat down there as well. Also, make sure you hit the like button if you liked the video and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any suggestions for more videos for me to make, leave that down below as well in the comment section. I want to hear from you. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Oh.